Hey, Paul here from Wild Organics. Just making a quick microgreen video. I did a little experiment the last day using two mediums. Now remember, your medium is just what you plant into. This is a tray of broccoli done about 4 days ago. On one side is pure Coco Coir and on the other side is a green organic compost mix with Coco Coir. It's called the Klasmann mix. So I just said I'd do an experiment and see which performs better. Now you have to remember, with the pure Coco Coir, you can buy that in bricks, by the way. So you can buy bags of it, or you can buy dried bricks, and you can put the bricks into a bucket, throw some water in, it expands, and you have your medium then, and you put that into your trays. But just remember that Coco Coir is it's kind of sterile, and it doesn't really hold nutrients. So even though in the Klasmann mix it says there's only 20% green compost, so there's still a lot of Coco Coir in that, but it performed way better. I couldn't believe the results, really. Now, I know that Coco Coir doesn't have any real nutrients in it, but for this experiment I was using my feed, which is a seaweed feed. So I kind of figured, because of the feed and stuff, there wouldn't be much of a difference, but there's a huge difference. And I'm not sure even if it's down to feed. I would have to do another experiment using just water. So you can see in this tray, this side is where I use pure Coco Coir, and this side is where I use the Klasmann mix. So hopefully you can see on the camera that there's a big difference. There's about 50% more germination over here in comparison to over there. The difference is really huge. And another difference is if you look at the roots on the back. So you can see there on this side is the Klasmann mix, which has some green compost in it, and on this side is pure Coco Coir. So even the roots on the Coco Coir side were fairly poor. Now you have to remember, Coco Coir doesn't really contain nutrients, but I did add nutrients to this. So I thought that would have kind of brought the Coco Coir up to level of the other side, but obviously it didn't. With the Klasmann mix, when you use compost, sometimes invariably it's coming from the outside in some kind of a compost area, heat thing, whatever, but there's going to be bugs inside there. So the downside to this Klasmann mix is that it brings in what's called a fungus gnat, which is a small fly. It doesn't cause me too many problems, it's more annoying than anything else, but it's having the odd fly around the place is worth it for better performance. Saying that, your Coco Coir could be different to this. There could be something up with this Coco Coir, I don't know, but it's worth experimenting. So whatever you're doing with your microgreens, your environment is going to be different. Your setup is going to be different. Your access to compost and other mediums is going to be probably more than me. I'm limited here on an island off Ireland called Valentia Island, so I'm fairly limited in what I can get here because shipping has just gone crazy. So I can only kind of ship from Ireland, which doesn't leave me with very many options. I'm sure you probably have more options, but the main point of this is to experiment. You'll never kind of get better, or you'll never kind of figure out which is the best method or approach to growing microgreens unless you do a bit of experimenting. So hopefully that helps you in some way. Please like, share and subscribe to my videos. It really kind of gives me a bit of drive to make more. Thank you.